Hello there. I'd love to welcome you to this stream. Um, and before I go on, I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Tim Sykes, who wrote the foreword to the book The Penny Stock Course, and finally Matthew Greta, who wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle. And so in this video, I just want to talk to you about how to trade candlestick patterns. So I want you to focus on one, okay? Um, Even though in this presentation we're going to be looking at about two, the point I want to stress to you is you can use more than one. So it's all dependent on the type of candlestick pattern you can choose. There are so many candlestick patterns. So if you can choose one candlestick pattern and then focus on that one, that's the key to success. So personally, I focus on the inverted hammer and the hammer. Alright, those are my two favorite candlestick patterns. So in this example, we're going to look at only one, about two anyway. So here we have a bullish counter-attack pattern, but it is above the 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average. You don't want to trade this one. Instead, you want to trade this one. Okay, where the candlestick pattern is touching the 50-day moving average while it's above the 200-day moving average. This is called the golden cross. So this is the one you want to trade. Now, the bullish counter-attack pattern must either sit on the 50 EMA with its body or its shadow must at least touch the EMA, otherwise I ignore the signal. So that's what you want to do. Alright, you want a candlestick pattern that sits on the moving average. And then you want to make sure it's within a trading range. As you can see in this case, it's between 40 and 60. And then you want to make sure there's an increase in volume. Also, you want to make sure the existence of the golden cross. So, which is when the 50-day moving average is above the 200-day moving average. Now, only take a bullish counterattack if the body or wick touches or sits on the 50 EMA while price is above the golden cross. So that's what you want to do. So remember, this is very important. You want to take this type of a setup. Now only take a bullish counterattack if the body or wick touches or sits on the 50 EMA while price is above a golden cross. Now the software that we are going to be using is FinViz. Alright, so after you choose a candlestick pattern and you are willing or you are ready or you understand that whatever candlestick pattern that you choose, it should sit on the 50-day moving average or touch on the 50-day moving average. This is how you apply your favorite candlestick pattern. So if you want, you can chat GPT it and say, what are the type of candlestick patterns, right? What are the bullish candlestick patterns? So you just pick one that you feel like you can adopt and then focus. In this example, in this presentation, the one I chose was the hammer. So just replace this with any candlestick pattern that you want. The price should have crossed above the 50-day moving average. 200 day moving average should be below the 50-day moving average. select only one. You can only select one. So why not just focus on just one? In this presentation, I'm using the hammer. The index is S&P 500. So you're only focused on S&P 500 stocks. The RSI is between 40 and 60, price below 20-day moving average. Then you should watch for a green volume bar below the candlestick pattern. So for the free version of Finviz, you have Maraboso White, a hammer, long lower shadow, and inverted hammer. Now, the reason why it's red is because this is my favorite pattern. Okay, I love the inverted hammer. Then for the paid version, you will get all these other type of candlestick patterns plus more. You get the bullish engulfing, you get the bearish engulfing, you get the falling three soldiers. So basically, the paid version, you get more access to more patterns. And now we are going to do a demonstration. Okay. So just give me a second. Let me prepare the page. I think in the last video I spoke to you about gold. So now we are looking at a demonstration. So we come here to screener. Okay. Change the index to S&P 500. Choose a candlestick pattern. In this case, I'll choose the inverted hammer. So remember, each candlestick pattern has it's like a person. So you have to master the psychology of each pattern and what makes that pattern unique. So the thing I love about the inverted hammer, okay, it's very rare. So far we haven't found anything that's crossed above. So it's like it's a pure body reversal. And let me see. It's like it's like a pure bottom reversal. So right now in the S&P 500, there is nothing in terms of a candlestick pattern. So let's try maybe the Russell 2000. See if there's any candlestick pattern. So you have to pick one. All right, you pick one, and then you keep studying. Now the all right, there's nothing in the Russell 2000. Now the power of doing the paid version is you can pick. You have a variety to pick from. Okay, you have a variety to pick from, and then that's what you are going to keep studying. So this is what I love about the inverted hammer, because if you can see the price change here. So inverted hammers, we'll use this biotech as an example, biotech company. So inverted hammers have green volume, right? Because remember, if you remember here, volume should increase. You see, so that's why I use the inverted hammer. Now, if you use another chart pattern, maybe the volume should not increase. So focus on inverted hammer. Why? Because it focuses on increase of volume, and that's what you will see here. You will see an increase in volume. So this is just an example. So you notice an increase in volume right there. This is a biotech company. So you notice an increase in volume, right? And that's what you want. So the inverted hammer is a very, very powerful strategy. And it's something that I use. Okay. It's something that I use all the time. So you notice the increase in volume. It has also touched the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So hopefully tomorrow we'll find the S&P 500 stock. So just a second, I'll be back. So just study this pattern and then notice how it has crossed above the 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, but it's still below the 20-day moving average, which is somewhere here. So I'll be coming just study it then. So upgrade to FinViz Elite to get real-time quotes, intraday charts, and advanced charting tools. So you can see the 20-day moving average is right there above. All right, I'll be coming. Just study this chart. Just give me like 5 minutes. I will be coming back. Meanwhile, study the chart. Oh yeah, so this is the inverted hammer. This is my favorite pattern. I love the inverted hammer. So usually, let me show you something. Usually you can see the future by looking at something I learned from Team Sykes called After Hours. By creating a watch list. Let me see if I can still. So just remember the ticker symbol COYA. So we come here to market watch. Alright, in this case it's 0%, which is okay, but at least it shouldn't be negative. So these are other stocks that I found. Okay. So this is basically my watch list. So my favorite was CVS, which I found I think a day ago, and the change was very much positive. Now these other ones I found them using different strategies, but the one we're looking at is this one here. So I think we can remove these for now. Let's show that. So you just want to focus on one strategy, on one pattern. So in this case, we're on this one here. So in case I forget, tomorrow we'll come and check this one out. So I'd love to thank you so much for watching this video. Don't buy what I tell you to buy. Don't sell what I tell you to sell. Do your own research before you buy and sell anything. Go out there and trade, you know, safely. So thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.